Hey guys, welcome to another video. As usual, I just want to remind you this reading is limited due to unknown birth time. Jay has strong Taurus energy with his Sun, Mercury, and Venus all in the sign of Taurus. This means that his identity, core values, and self-expression align with his communication style and love nature. Jay is grounded, practical, and patient. He values stability, consistency, and reliability. Emphasis on Taurus, which is an earth sign, gives him a strong need for financial security and physical comfort. Fixed nature of Taurus makes Jay persistent, determined, but also stubborn and inflexible. However, his Sun is sextile to Uranus. Uranus in Aquarius, in a harmonious and supportive aspect to his Sun, opens him up to change and innovation. It energizes his Taurus Sun, making him less rooted and fixated, adding unpredictable and spontaneous qualities to his characteristics. Uranus gives him a yearning to stand out and differentiate himself from the masses. There's a strong need for self-reliance, freedom, and unique individual self-expression. Mercury is the way Jay thinks, communicates, how he processes information, and how his mental perception is colored. In Taurus, Jay's mind operates in a deliberate and methodical manner. He appreciates concrete information and prefers direct and straightforward communication. However, Mercury's square aspect to Neptune does present challenges to his practical mind. Neptune is imagination, idealization, and illusion. It's associated with that which is not real or tangible. So it distorts Jay's perception of reality and clouds the way his mind works. His communication can be vague or ambiguous. He can find it difficult to express himself clearly or articulate his thoughts and ideas in a precise or systematic manner at times. He can get distracted easily and in general have some difficulty with concentration and focus. He can often get stuck on certain topics or ideas during a conversation that triggers images or unrelated topics in his mind, obscuring his ability to follow what someone is saying till the end. He has to put conscious effort to discern reality with fantasy and practicality with idealism. While it's a challenging aspect to work with, Neptune often brings strong creative abilities. Neptune enriches Jay's mind with imagery and imagination. He's attracted to visual aesthetics and is sensitive to beauty, patterns, and artistic expressions. His Venus in Taurus is a domicile Venus. It's a strong Venus placement as it rules the sign Taurus, so it's at home here. Venus can express its needs and desires with ease, and it's independent and self-reliant in getting what it wants. Jay tends to appreciate things in life that bring in physical pleasures and comfort. He enjoys indulging in the finer things in life, such as good food, comfortable surroundings, quality clothes, and luxurious lifestyle. And due to the positive placement of Venus in its own sign, he can attain and achieve the things that he likes with ease. He seeks loyal, dependable, and reliable friends and lovers. He values the security of long-term committed relationships. Typically, Venus in Taurus likes stability, security, and is resistant to change. But his Venus is square to Uranus, which can give him a thirst for a bit of chaos, unpredictability, and the non-conventional. Uranus in Aquarius challenges his need for stability and practicality, with the urge to be spontaneous and free from attachments. He may often struggle between wanting to lay low and feeling suffocated by routine or predictability in life and within relationships. This aspect can manifest as an attraction to alternative or non-traditional relationships, like situationships with no commitment, long-distance relationships, or even open relationships. Although he's willing to invest time and effort into building solid foundations for relationships, he can be swayed by temporary attractions or temptations for what's new, what seems exciting and risky. There is a strong craving for excitement, change, and adventure with Uranus. These tendencies and conflicting needs can be further enhanced or subdued depending on his moon placement. His moon can either be in Leo or Cancer depending on the time of his birth. He's likely to be more adventurous and seek excitement with a fiery and energetic Leo moon. He's drawn to glamour, fame, and stardom with Leo. This placement will also attract him towards flashy or popular romantic partners, people that have a certain zest for life. But if he has a Cancer moon, then he will be more reserved, enjoying the privacy of home and domestic life. He would be less adventurous and likely to seek a more comfortable and stable lifestyle. He would have strong emotional ties to family and loved ones and would need emotional intimacy of committed relationships. He's likely to be attracted to emotionally responsive, caring, and nurturing women that are a bit eccentric and different, those that challenge societal norms or challenge female roles or traditional expectations due to Uranus's influence on his Venus. Mars in Gemini is energetic and quick to action. Gemini Mars connects his mind to the way he acts and asserts himself. There is ease in transferring what is conceivable in the mind to his action or his physicality. However, Mars is strongly influenced by its conjunction to Saturn. Saturn brings in discipline, structure, and determination to his assertiveness, how he carries himself, and how he goes after what he wants. There is a strong drive and ambition. Jay is likely to be highly disciplined and persistent in pursuing his objectives, especially in areas related to communication, knowledge, or intellectual pursuits, which are Gemini themes. However, both Mars and Saturn are malefic planets, and their motivations and wars in astrology tends towards more of the negative. Mars is war, aggression, and rage, and Saturn presents delays, obstacles, and often plays the role of limiting or inhibiting force. So their combination can make Jay feel blocked or restricted in his efforts, often leading to feelings of internal tension, anger, or frustration. It's also important to note that Saturn is affected by its opposition to Pluto. Pluto is another powerful planet representing a great force of destruction, transformation, and metamorphosis. Saturn opposite Pluto is a generational aspect, so people around Jay's age all have this aspect, but its influence on his Mars is specific to him. These planetary interplays suggest that he's likely to feel pressure related to personal power versus the power society or the industry has over him. His ability to achieve success on his own merit can feel stifled, or he feels some sort of block and limitations related to his ability to act or put himself out there. He's likely to face challenges related to power, influence, and authority in general. He does not like his actions being influenced by others or the sense of external influences controlling his life. He could have difficulty taking orders from authority figures like bosses, higher-ups, or even the government. There can be a general sense of difficulty relating to or working harmoniously with older men or older generations. He might experience a lot of internal tension related to wanting to break free from the things that keep him rooted or boxed in, especially with his Mars square Uranus. He can really challenge not only authority, but rules, regulations, and expectations of society in general. There's just an innate resistance to external influence and control. His Mars is trine Neptune, which can help him find creative outlets for the internal anger and tension caused by Mars, Saturn, and Pluto. This can be through performance, singing, or other forms of artistic expressions. Neptune's influence can help soften his assertiveness and aggression, leading to a more compassionate and empathetic approach in his interaction with others or to his mannerism. Neptune also provides him a natural flow of energy that allows him to take inspired action towards his goals and aspirations. With Neptune, he feels a sense of purpose and motivation that fuels his ideals and dreams. His chart is mainly composed of earth and air elements. There is good combination of logic with practicality, which shows that he has good sense about taking action based on his thoughts and ideas. But Mars and Saturn will make him feel limited or contained against his will at times. He can feel external resistance, or even without anyone presenting actual obstacles in his way, he just has this sense that he's fighting against invisible constraints. If he does have a Leo moon, then he would have a lack of water element in his chart, which would indicate lack of emotional depth, introspection, or receptivity. He would rely more on logic than his emotional needs or intuition. But the fire moon would give him more optimism and will towards life and his passions in general. But if he has a Cancer moon, which is a water element, then he would possess the emotional depth and have stronger emotional connections with others. But this would show that he would be more pessimistic or lack passion or enthusiasm for life, represented by the lack of fire in his chart. What do you guys think his moon placement is? I personally think he has a Leo moon, but I'd be curious to know your thoughts. That's all I have for you for Jay's natal chart interpretation. He is a complex mix of chill, grounded energy with powerful drive and force. I find his natal chart fascinating, and I hope you did too. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I hope to see you in another video.